Room 39 combines seasonal ingredients with real value at both of their area locations. We want to welcome chef and owner Andrew Sloan to our kitchen. Welcome to the show. What are we making today?
We're going to do a fresh trout salad. It's a smoked trout salad that we do. We've been doing it at our restaurant for 8 years. We just served it at the James Beard House up in New York City.
How cool is that?
A great thing for spring.
Okay, where do we start?
Well, I wanted to start by showing you what you're looking for. We get our trout from a Missouri farmer, but you can go to Whole Foods or almost any grocery store and get a whole trout. It's boned. It's ready to go.
What do you look for when buying trout?
You know, just talk to the person behind the fish counter. They'll tell you. They'll make sure. You don't, you know, it needs to be fresh. It doesn't, not smelling or anything.
No, smelling's a bad idea. Yeah. Okay, so you have actually the cooked trout already prepared.
I went ahead and cooked it. What I did first was I brined it, and I brined it for about 4 hours. And then after you take it out, you let it sit open in the refrigerator overnight.
You're brining it overnight?
Well, brine it for about 4 hours. You can brine it overnight, and then you pull it out, let it sit uncovered, and it just kind of develops this little film. And that film, when you put it in the smoke, will actually help attract the smoke onto the fish, and it'll just give it a nice flavor. Then you're going to smoke it until it's just done. It only takes about 20 minutes, and then just let it sit. You can just pick it right off the skin. It's real easy to do.
And where do you smoke it?
You can do it in your smoker, and in fact, if you don't want to smoke it and you just want to cook it in the oven, it's just fine too. It only takes about 5 to 10 minutes.
Okay, so once we cook the trout, what's next?
What we're going to do is we're going to take the trout, we're just going to put it in this container. As you can see, I got big chunks in there. I haven't really flaked it up too much. We're going to take a little parsley and chives, add it in there, and then this is Crème fraîche.
Now, can folks use sour cream?
They can. Okay. You might have to add just a little bit of water or something in sour cream to thin it out. But you can also buy Crème fraîche, I believe, at like Whole Foods and all that. Okay. So we're just going to add a little bit in there. We're also going to take a lemon and we're going to zest it. Okay. If you don't have a microplaner at home, go get one. It's one of the greatest inventions ever.
So if it's not in your kitchen, you are missing out.
Yep. Lots of things you can do.
It does really, it's like, it just makes it sound delicious.
So we're just going to add
gorgeous.
A little salt. I only use kosher salt. It's a little bit easier to grab. Iodized salt tends to over salt everything. A little fresh pepper. Huge difference between fresh pepper and the stuff you already buy ground.
You can taste it.
Yeah.
You know the difference.
Absolutely. So we're just going to take it and we're just going to lightly mix it.
Looks great.
It's just kind of coming together. You don't want to overmix because you want some of those big chunks in there once again. And then just about done. We're going to just taste it and make sure that you're going to enjoy.
Let me taste too.
I think we're going to put a little more salt in there.
That's great.
It's just light on that smoke, but...
Oh, that is absolutely delicious. Now, what do you brine with?
Brining is, it's equal parts of sugar and salt, and then for this we added a little bit of dill, some mustard seed,
You want to plate it while we're talking about it?
And you can really just, you can brine with about any flavor that you want.
Just whatever you like.
Whatever you like.
And it really does bring out the taste.
Absolutely, and it kind of just breaks down the cells and just really makes for nice. And it works well with trout, or with
Come on in, Michael.
Some pork, chicken. So we're gonna put it down. Right here, these are some crackers that we made at the restaurant. And then just a little bit of greens to kind of go with everything. These are from one of our local farmers just over in Grandview. It's called City Bitty Farms. Then one of my favorite things is fresh olive oil.
Fresh olive
just
oil.
A little extra
drizzle it
virgin.
on. I already had a bite, and it's exquisite.
I'm taking it
put
right
a little
now.
right there. Please do. Grab some of the crackers.
Good. Thank you, chef.
And we're going to serve this today with a little Chablis.
There you go.
Fresh
Great pairing.
Chardonnay.
Well, Michael will enjoy that later. Thank you so much for stopping in. We appreciate it. This is delicious. Well, there's